First things first, I want to give my deepest condolences to everybody who watched my Dark Side of the Moon reaction. I know, guys, it was chopped up to bits. It's not what I wanted to do. YouTube kept blocking the video unless I chopped it and chopped it and chopped it. Hopefully this one goes better. I want this to be a more laid back listening experience because right now it's like midnight in this witching hour. I want some introspective music. I've been putting this off for literally years, so we're doing it now. It's better late than never, right? That's what I always say. Unless you're planning on like killing someone or something, then never's probably better than late. Hopefully, just don't do that. And let's listen to The Wall. I heard it's a pretty good album. Going in blind. Okay. No idea what to expect. Okay. Okay, again. Oh, we're building. Let's go. Dude, that organ. I love the guitar tone here, too.
To feel the warmth, real love, confusion, that space can get low.
Okay.
Tell me, is something eluding you, sunshine? Is this not what you expected?
Love the cadence here.
If you wanna find out what's behind these cold eyes, you'll just have to claw your way through this disguise.
I love how big they dream with their music. Is that a plane? I love that they dream so much bigger than an album. Like, it doesn't feel like an album. It feels like the introduction to a play, like a stage play, or like some Broadway musical. And I also love every time I listen to Pink Floyd, I can very clearly hear influences that have survived decades and generations to be subsumed by some of my favorite artists. That outro sounds exactly like Space Dementia by Muse and is very clearly was an inspiration for them there, specifically with the drum work there, which I absolutely loved. I know a lot of you get upset if I pause to talk. That's what I do here, but I prefer to pause so that I can give my thoughts without speaking over your favorite song of all time, hopefully. We're back to those vocal filters. They're typical. Sounds like Goodbye Ruby Tuesday. I always love when artists are able to throw in these like chords that do not fit in the key that they're in, but make it sound natural somehow. That is such a special talent, and it makes a lot of this older generation's music so much more re-listenable than some of the new stuff. It's always so harmonically simple. Back in that cadence. Oh, that fill. Total switch up. Or dark. Nice. So it was that same melody from before, but reprised. A totally different context. Next song. So I have heard Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, but I don't think I've heard Part 1. Ooh, the texture.
Dead is flown across the ocean.
Ooh, that is tasteful. As much as I appreciate the artistry of those first two songs, they didn't grip me in like an emotional way. I didn't get like sucked in, but as soon as this song started, something clicked like emotionally and I was just in. Listen to that soundscape.
A snapshot.
The delay.
Family album. Daddy, what else did you leave for me?
Sorry for pausing again. It sounds like there's like a theremin slightly in the background, which is that kind of like spacey sounding thing that like swoops up and down. And then they're doing this delay effect on the guitars, which make them just echo around. And they're actually changing the panning as well. So it started in the center and then it would like pan to the left, which it just makes it feel all warpy and spacey. That's gripping.
Daddy, what you leave behind for me?
And it just baited you. It like pulls back.
Just a break in the
So there's that same reprise from Part 2. But yeah, I've never heard this part.
all in all it was all just bricks in the wall.
This like inspires me with how much they're able to get out of pretty much all they've used here is a couple of clean toned electrics, a little bit of delay, some grouped vocals, and a tiny bit of synth stuff. And it makes it, they just sound massive. With little details like that here and there. Oh, that is sick. And you hear the hint of that bass line that's gonna come later. Change up. Okay. Well, I see why this isn't the big hit, but I'm in. It's a very patient song. I'll stop talking now. I mean, I'm sucked in right now. Like wherever they take me, I'm ready. I love that I could hardly tell when one song starts and another begins. Well, ends and another begins. So I'm pretty sure we had the plane before. Now we have the helicopter. What are you yelling at me for? Oof. This feels so funky fresh. Am I gonna hear some stank on this song? Okay. That tone.
When we grew up and went to school, there were certain teachers who would hurt the children any way they could. Pouring their derision upon anything we did, exposing every weakness, however carefully hidden by the kid.
Just the funky fresh. What the hell are we doing? Oh, I hear it coming. Oh my god, a 2-song build-up. Oh, I haven't heard this in a while, actually.
We don't need no thought control.
Oh my god, that slaps.
No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher,
Just held in the suspense for so long.
teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
It flows so good.
All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
It's so simple, like this bass line is so simple, so effective. This, didn't remember this part. Nice solo. Oh, the sweet. There's this like organ synth in the background, and it's like kind of dissonant, and then it just clears back up, and it feels like you just opened up into this new world. And the difference between like this song and some of the songs earlier in the album, or even from Dark Side of the Moon, is so drastic, and it works so well. It is so iconic and memorable, catchy, and funky fresh. You know I love my funky fresh. So tasteful. Stanky.
How can you have any pudding if you don't see in me? You! Yes! You behind the grandstand! Stand still, laddie!
Standing still. I don't want any pudding. Do you think they'll drop the bomb? I'm assuming this was around, what, World War II era they're trying to talk about here? Oh, maybe the Cold War. I don't know if this is like a period piece, like they're trying to write about the past, or they're writing about now.
Mother, do you think they'll try to break my balls?
Hopefully not. That was like Very funny.
Mother should have built the wall. Mother, should I run for president?
It feels like such an innocent song. Like he's genuinely asking. He has no idea what to think about anything.
Mother, will they put me in the firing line?
Is it just a waste of time?
Hush now, baby, baby.
Interesting. The time signature is a little weird.
Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put all of her fears into you.
Nice.
Mama's gonna keep you right.
Really feels like a lullaby here.
under her wing. She won't let you fly, but she might let you sing. Mama's gonna keep baby cozy and warm.
Nice.
Ooh, babe. Ooh, babe. Ooh, babe. Of course, Mama's gonna help build the wall.
Ooh, the drums.
Mother, do you think she's good enough?
See, there's that weird time signature again.
For me?
Mother, when she tear your little boy apart.
Mother, will she break my heart?
Well, it seems like there's a pretty clear theme of childhood slash growing up in this album so far, because we had the crying baby after the introduction into the children in the classrooms, obviously in Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. And then here we have Mother, which is basically a kid, an innocent child asking his mother for like advice on what to do in the world. And I'm assuming, based on what I know about Pink Floyd, that they are saying that we didn't do such a great job with our children. There's all this anxiety from the moment you're born.
Don't you cry.
Again, that weird cadence.
Mama's gonna check out all your girlfriends for you.
Oh, we just went to 3-4.
Won't let anyone dirty get through. Mama's gonna wait up until you get it. Ooh, baby. Ooh.
It need to be so high.
Did the wall need to be so high? I guess the question for me then is, what is the wall exactly? The first place my mind went to with the wall was like the Berlin Wall. Actually, I was just watching Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, and there's literally a kid, beginning of the movie, in the World War II era, keeps talking about the planes in the sky. Okay, that is a beautiful sound. That's a haunting sound. Love that contrast. That is hypnotic. I think I'm learning that I might just prefer their more introspective stuff. I typically love super heavy dark stuff, but the introspective quieter stuff to me just has more texture to it because it doesn't all get blown out with these massive, huge, bombastic soundscapes, but you get these like tiny details that are so meticulously placed. Love the dissonance in there. Nice.
Did you see the frightened ones? Did you hear the falling bombs?
That is... What is happening?
Did you ever wonder why we had to run for shelter when the promise of a brave new world unfurled beneath the clear blue sky?
I love that I don't know what is going to happen next. It's rare that happens in music.
Did you see the frightened ones?
No.
Did you hear the falling bombs?
No.
The flames are all long gone, but the pain lingers on. Goodbye, blue sky. Goodbye, blue sky. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Nice. I've neglected to mention it throughout the reaction so far, but the transitions are impeccable as always. Like you guys said in the comments to the Dark Side of the Moon, it doesn't feel like individual tracks. It does feel like a cohesive album experience. Though I will say there are kind of sections of the album in my mind, like, for example, Brick in the Wall 1, the song after that, and then part 2, that felt like a 3-song section where the first 2 felt like they kind of went together as well. So there's still this definite natural flow to the album, but usually they don't feel like a bunch of singles, to say the least. Now that is Ominous, also known as Ominous. I hope this is a prelude to some big song that sounds like this, because this is a song I want to hear. Fully fleshed out. Okay. There's something so ominous about like repeated, dissonant kind of off sound. There's a reason the Jaws theme is as huge as it is, but it kind of feels like impending doom. I'm an impending doom fan as well as a doom fan.
To fill empty spaces where we used to talk.
The rasp. You can feel the emotion.
I feel the final places. How should I complete the wall? I'm just a newborn, stranger in this town.
We're back to that funk.
Where are all the good times?
Oh, this voice.
Who's gonna show this stranger around?
One of the things that's been hit or miss for me has been the vocal production / delivery. I'm not a huge fan of the chorus phasered vocal all the time because I feel like you lose some of the character of the lead singer's voice. That being said, some songs it fits flawlessly, but here, what he's doing here, I want more of this. This like raw, like gritty, unhinged sound. It's amazing. drum fills. Ooh, nice riff. Haven't heard a lot of sick riffs in these. They can really go for it. Okay. Talk about how to make the solo interesting. It feels like every 10 seconds in that solo there was a complete swap up, even every 2 seconds a couple times. Back to the phone stuff. Assuming that's a phone.
Hello, yes, I got a call from Mrs. Floyd. From Mr. Floyd, will you accept the charge from the United States?
All I heard is someone from the United States. It's me. Why aren't you answering us?
God, what a fabulous room!
No idea what this means. These chords are nuts, though.
What are you watching?
Watching you guys.
Oh,
Turns gray like the skin of a dying man.
That is a horrible
And
thought.
night after night, we pretend it's all right. But I have grown older, and you have grown colder, and nothing is very much fun.
The tone of these synths is sick.
And I can feel one of my twins coming home. I feel cold as a raise, as a funeral drum.
It's like the saddest lyrics of my life.
Run to the bedroom and the suitcase on the left. You'll find my favorite ex.
No, I didn't catch all the lyrics. It's a little hard for me to understand sometimes what they're even saying. I think he's basically saying that music keeps him happy.
To watch TV or get between the sheets or contemplate the silent freeway. Would you like something to eat? Would you like to learn to fly?
I wish I could understand him.
Would you like to see me try?
This song is bombastic. Like goes for it.
Would you like to call the cops? Do you think it's running away?
It's interesting. One of the things I've noticed is there are a lot of repeated motifs here in this first disc. One of my favorite bands of all time is the Deer Hunter, and they do these like play albums. They're called Acts 1 through 5 so far. And they do a lot of repeated motifs, doing the same melody, but swapping it into a different rhythm, a different song, a different key, a different instrument. I've seen a lot of that here, mostly with the rhythms, with the core being that kind of like groove from Another Brick in the Wall. breathing's a little intimate. Yeah, we heard that earlier.
Don't leave me now.
This... I definitely see why people take drugs for this music. This is very trippy. He is... He's really up there.
Don't leave me now. How could you go?
So really going for it. I appreciate the lack of inhibition. And the breathing's getting more and more distorted as we go.
Running away. Oh, babe. Why are you running away?
That is... Ow. Stop breaking. Okay. The build-up. Okay. That was one of the coolest things I've reacted to on this channel. I loved the ending of that song, but gosh dang it was that build-up very long. It made like the surprise of the change-up all the greater. The fact that we went through this kind of like funeral dirge sound that was like really dark and repetitive and creepy over and over. That's what made this like combustion of sound just floor me. So it's definitely worth it. It was a very, very long build-up.
I don't need no drugs to calm me. I have seen the writing on the wall. All it was, all just bricks in the wall. All it was, just bricks in the wall.
I feel like it almost doesn't make sense for them to actually play single songs live. Like they'd have to play through an entire album. So this is the end, the final track of disc 2, I believe, or disc 1. Yeah, and we're not going to be doing disc 2 here. Jesus.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, all you people.
The vocals are mixed so weird.
You can say to make me change my mind. Goodbye.
I wonder what exactly he's saying goodbye to. Oh, well, that was definitely an interesting thing to go through at midnight. Thank you guys for going on this journey with me through disc 1. If you guys like this video, I will try doing disc 2. But you gotta let me know down below. So like the video, comment, subscribe. Most of what I said throughout the reaction covers my feelings on the album. I loved the flow from track to track. Goes without saying, all that stuff. I loved the repeated motifs. That was probably the thing that I noticed and appreciated the most from a technical standpoint. I love their use of dynamics as always, but I think I really just noticed I love their introspective moments. Like Brick in the Wall Part 1 was a standout to me somehow, and I feel like it might not be for most people, at least on a first listen. I think they really pay attention to the texture in those more intimate songs. And that's really important because if you don't get that texture right, slow songs can actually lose people really easily. So good job, Pink Floyd. You definitely were looking for my approval. I'm sure you were. You're not successful enough already. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day.